Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. This video is going to follow a weekend-long camping trip that Danny, my friend Jarod, and I took up to Daytona Beach. We did some camping and playing in the water. We had a great time filming it and a great time living it, and we hope you guys enjoy watching.
After a couple hours of driving, me and Danny finally made it up to Daytona, and we met up with Jarod and then jumped straight in the water for a foil session.
Best to get stuck. Dang.
Bye.
There he goes.
So after playing in the water for about an hour or two, we loaded up the cars and started to drive towards our campsite. This, what you're seeing right now in the video, is that drive. It was very cool, very pretty, and we really liked the campsite too. It was nice and private, close to the water, and just enclosed by trees, similar to how this drive looks. Just a nice, cozy little spot. After showing up, we had about an hour and a half of daylight left, so we got out and explored a little bit, walked down to the intercoastal, and just checked the place out so we knew what was around us. And then we went back to the cars, started to set up camp. We got the foils rinsed off. Jarod started the fire, changed into our mosquito clothes, and then just got ready to relax.
Hey guys, it's Luke and Jarod. Hello. And as you can see, we're out here camping.
Jarod is a childhood best friend of mine, and we lived in the same town for a long time, Imperial Beach in California. Then he moved to Georgia, and I moved to Florida, and we're here in the middle point, Daytona Beach, having a camping day. And to intro Jarod, I feel like the best way I can describe you is like you were the friend growing up to where if I had kind of a stupid idea, but so stupid it was good, but I didn't want to do it alone, you're like the first guy I would go to. So I'm going to tell two stories, actually. Number one, I feel like this one encapsulates Jarod pretty well, is I think the first trip, we've been on a couple of trips together. The first trip I went on with you was me and my mom. We went to Santa Cruz and stayed at my aunt's house.
Yeah.
And we were at this donut shop, and we rode our bikes to a donut shop. We left our bikes out front and didn't lock the bikes up. Went into the donut shop, got our donuts, and we're sitting down. And I remember like halfway through my donut, I saw someone stealing my bike. So I get up and run out to go get the guy. And I'm running, I chase after him, I catch him by the back handle of the bike and rip him off the bike. And he goes over the handlebars. And I look back, and Jarod, you're standing there with like a stone like this big, just fully cocked, like you're gonna kill the guy. And
I forgot about that, actually.
that you're just down. I feel like that's what that story is all about. And then also the time we went camping in your Toyota RAV4 and slept, feet to head with like my knees underneath the front seat and my head smushing into the back seat. But
you're all 4 feet of total square area to sleep with 2 dudes.
Yeah, so you just you're kind of a down guy, pretty core. And so with this trip, we feel like we have a mission, kind of a mission, is to, I got the E-foil and you got the regular foil.
Yeah.
And we're just here looking to lock in the foil situation. The goal of the trip, I didn't really tell you this, but the goal of the trip was to get the regular foil up and riding, and then the E-foil come scoop him up and like grab his hand, and then I can tow you on the E-foil. Honestly, one of my less stupid ideas.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that before.
Pretty low risk, but
yeah.
But I don't know if we'll accomplish it or not. But we're here. That's our mission, and I guess we'll see if it gets done tomorrow.
Yeah, just collide, slice each other. Yeah, I got a pretty good story about back in the day, me and Luke in Mexico. Way back in the, how long ago was it? Like 6 years ago, probably 7 years ago.
That's actually crazy if it is. Yeah. I mean, we're high school.
Kind of like when we first became like really good friends, and it took me down to Mexico for my first time, and we basically the plan was we had some stand-up paddle boards and we were going fishing, and I found this old like constructed like camping kind of toilet seat thing that someone had made. And I was like, what a great seat this would be. So I strapped it down to my stand-up paddleboard, and then we went out on a mission.
It was basically like a camping chair with a toilet bowl and a lid. And he ratchet strapped it to the top of his paddleboard.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. But yeah.
And then yeah, we proceeded to like stand up paddleboard and fish like 5 miles out to these islands.
Yeah.
Fish around the whole island the whole day, and then come back. We had a pretty good time. We went snorkeling, like had some good fishing, got some groupers and stuff. But the toilet seat made it from land all the way around the island and back. It's like a full 14-hour day on a stand-up paddleboard. See, it's pretty durable toilet seat. Whoever made that thing.
Yeah, and I'll see if I can get the pictures, but we'll put a couple pictures, a couple good pictures. Huh?
What did you do with it after that
Oh,
day?
I put it back on the beach.
Yeah, you returned
Yeah.
it to whence it came.
You just rented it for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I actually used the toilet seat again like a year later when we went back down to Mexico.
for its intended purpose.
Yeah, for its intended purpose. Dug a hole, used it, put it back.
But yeah, I think I've got a picture of him holding a fish on his orange paddleboard on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
What you didn't mention is that your fin broke off, and the whole way back you could only spin in circles, and so
Yeah.
we had to tow you all the way back. And was that the same trip that Peter's board was deflating?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, so we had a working stand-up paddleboard, a deflating inflatable stand-up paddleboard, and then my paddleboard that had no fin.
yeah,
So every time we paddle on one side, it would just spin the opposite direction. So I think we got like a rope. I went from the back of the one
Yeah.
through the front of mine to the back of the other one, and then traded. Also, by the way, like
so you see
it's
the
like 115, 120 degrees Fahrenheit outside with no shade, barely any food. It's pretty cool trip actually. It's fun.
So you see the the meeting of good idea and stupid idea. And I think it was a good idea, but yeah, literally like it was like a stand-up paddleboard train of 3 tied together, and I could paddle because I had a working stand-up paddleboard. Peter was in the middle.
Yeah.
As we were paddling, he was pumping up his inflatable stand-up paddleboard so he wouldn't sink. And Jarod was the caboose,
Yeah.
sitting on his toilet seat, paddling, but he didn't have a fin, so he could he was like
Yeah.
0.5 of a useful person. He was kind of just spinning in the back. But yeah, I remember it being so hot that we would count our strokes. We
Yeah.
would like count to 50, and then we'd have to get in the water and just sit in the water for like 5 minutes because it literally was like 110 degrees.
Yeah, I would say between like a 4 or 5 mile paddle, we probably swam at least half
Yeah.
of that distance.
Yeah.
With the paddleboards on the way back.
But
We made it.
we made it. We did make it in the night,
Yeah.
and the only way we made it back to the beach was because someone was having a fire on the beach, and we just shot
Yeah.
for the fire. But we made it.
Yeah, if anyone's been to the Sea of Cortez, you know when the sun goes down, it gets really dark.
Yeah.
It's scary.
So hopefully our ideas have just gotten more good and
Yeah.
less stupid.
Say as stupid, just more toys.
But I guess we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Jarod. This is Jarod with the green board. Jarod has, the objective is simple. Jarod has a non-motorized foil. I have a motorized foil. The goal is to get Jarod up on the non-motor foil. Whether it's via towing with this thing or get him on a wave and I somehow like grab his hand while he's up. That's the goal. That is the goal.
All right, so we got rained out of the beach, but this is gonna be our final attempt at getting some rides on the non-motorized. So we found a boat ramp with a dock, and we're either gonna do some running starts, foiling, or run and fling ourselves into brown yucky water 50 times in a row. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, that was our weekend. While our foil progress might have been questionable, we didn't exactly get the mission done. We had a great time, as you saw. We hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm sure there'll be another attempt sometime in the future.